Hello, welcome.
The man coming forward has deep dark eyes.
Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. Hi, welcome. We're going to start with Aries, and then we'll go down the list. So let's start with Aries. Hold on, let me get the thing. Hey Google, pause. Oh, it's not going to work. All right, we're going to start with Aries. Maybe you will, Hannah, maybe the answer will come to you. Wait for your sign and maybe you'll see. Let's get started. What's the Aries? Aries. How we doing, Aries? How's it going, Aries? Okay, let's get it. Aries, you're coming to the... some of you have been in a situation with someone that you live with or you've been with quite a while, but I see that there could be an ending here with this person because you really feel like you can't be your own person and you feel like you're really changing a lot to begin with. And there's this power struggle with like the clothes you're wearing, your style. Like there's always like some type of comment being made for some of you, and it's just getting so frustrating to the point where you are closing out the cycle here. Thanks for liking the live. You could be dealing with a Leo. It's like you want some rest, you know? There's been a lot of gaslighting. There's been a lot of like feeling like you have to give here, and you just feel like very foggy, and your instinct and your intuition is something that you've always kind of prided yourself on. So for you to feel this way, it's frustrating to you, even if you have been with them for a while. You feel like they're not changing, you know, you're changing, and they just stay the same, but in a way that's not as endearing anymore. It's getting critical. So what's happening? What's coming up next for love for my Aries? Look at that. So poetic. I love how tarot does that and spirit does that. So we have the moon in reverse and the sun, and then we have the hermit. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. You didn't miss too much. Don't worry about that. Let's get started. So we have the moon in reverse, the sun, and the hermit. So there's this energy of you could be attracting a Leo or a Virgo Aries, but I do feel like the energy is that people are becoming aware that you're single now, or people are like, ooh, okay, they're in hermit mode now, like they're single now. There's this energy of like, what's going on with them? You're back on the market energy here as they see you kind of checked out. There's like this passion that people have here. I love these cards. Let's get some. So I feel like there's like curiosity here, or you will find yourself very visible once you want to get it back out and date here. We have say goodbye. Yeah, like it feels like there's a relationship that's gone on for quite a while. You live with them or something here, but you're saying goodbye to them for a lot of you. Maybe a lot of people are interested too. Like, what's the tea on this situation? Thanks for liking the live. So I'm seeing that we have a Virgo here. So you could be dealing with the Virgo. We saw the Hermit card before, Aries. So there's a strong Virgo here. So I do feel like for a lot of you, this is someone who's going to be coming in your future here. They like your evolution. They like that you don't drink the Kool-Aid. They like that you are very independent towards your life and who you are here, because they're very similar to you, just in a different way. So you might blend with them very good, but let's get more. What else has happened for my Aries in terms of love? You might see a lot of red flags too, though. So, you know, be discerning, especially if you're feeling fresh out of a connection and you feel kind of like hurt, because there's some people that like to push buttons. Yeah, maybe you're healing some family issues. I don't think you're looking for anything like serious right away, but if it happens, it happens, is what I'm hearing. We have playfulness, you deserve love, healing family issues, soulmate very soon. Stay optimistic. So you're feeling not very hopeful about things right now, or you feel like things have been Quite, you know, kissed a lot of frogs energy if you're not with the other person anymore. But I also feel like, you know, love yourself first is really important if you want to attract the right person. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're kind of putting yourself first, trying to figure out who you are here. And knowing that you deserve something different and better here. So in this part now, no, hold on. We'll do this here. Thanks for liking the live. What other messages do we have? Yeah, it's like this energy of like wait, Aries. Things are gonna, you know, take a while here. Get things balanced out. But really love yourself. Soulmate come out again. Isn't that interesting? So it's like the next person you're coming towards, Aries, seems like it's going to be someone quite, you know, deep. And I don't even think you're looking for another long-term relationship if you just got out of one. But this person is going to connect with you a lot better and in a different way. So don't be too worried. Okay, this part now is messages from your person. So I'm going to take 5 of these out. So think of a person. I escape when I get too close to you. We have this connection is intense. Thanks for the roses. I appreciate it, Sask Mama. And you're not giving me enough attention. This person seems like a avoidant. You know, they escape when they get too close. You're not giving enough attention. This connection's intense. So it's like they go up and down all around, you know. It's an energy of just feeling you don't know where you stand. Let's get some messages here too. Get 3 messages from here. Let me know, Aries, how this is connecting with you, because there's a really strong message of a new beginning with someone new here that's lasting. So for some of you, this is a new beginning. For others of you, this is someone who wants a new beginning with you. Thanks so much for the roses. I appreciate it. We have messages of love. I'm thinking of you even when you think I'm not. So there could be someone missing you that you did have a daily life with, because the 6 of house came up. The 6 is interesting. You know, it's interesting too. Is there an Aries in here that can explain to me if they're just left a Virgo here, or if there's a Virgo in their life? Because the 6th house, Virgo rules the 6th house. There's also 6 people in here. So there's either, if the Virgo is from the past, but there could be also a Virgo really wanting to come towards you here. Someone who's already sending you messages through this chat here and really wanting to say that they admire you and maybe they want to make more of a commitment for you, to you. And then we have our love is real. It's safe for you to love me. Trust in us and the guidance of the higher realm. Have faith that it is safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by angels and we are destined to be together. Our love is true, divine, and unconditional. Beautiful. All right. I almost started singing that song. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Okay, let's get... This is a message from for the brokenhearted. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. No problem, Fiker. So let's get, this is a tarot from the brokenhearted. So we get 1 card for anyone who's going through major love betrayal right now. But particularly for Aries, this is the advice Spirit has for you. Thanks for the heart, me. I really appreciate it. We have embrace the rite of passage with peaceful resolutions. And that's the 6 of Swords. All right, let's go on. I'm good with love messages because I have so many love decks and I've done so many love readings over the years. So book me for a love read if you have a confusing love situation, especially if you feel like something's karmic. Usually is. There's usually some type of past energy here. My whole romantic love life has honestly been all karmic. It's never, like, it's crazy. A lot of my things have been spiritual, very, very spiritually connected. One guy that I met, I ended up finding out that, like, our families married into each other, like, generations before in a different country. Karmic is, like, spiritual contracts. Like, I guess the best way to put it is like, guess kind of what I'm saying now. Like a lot of your spiritual contracts, which I'm learning myself, come from your family lineage. So this guy that I met, it turns out I have like, what's it called? A distant like mafia kind of like family. And they are also from that. And they have distant mafia connections, and there was wars between them. They were fighting each other. There was a whole court thing on it and all that. And we met, and when we met, it was like very magnetic. It was crazy. But it turned out so toxic. I'm not sure if he knew or not that we knew each other in that way, but when all of a sudden his last name popped up and all these news things, it was crazy. You know? And so our love can definitely does play out that way. And like, I didn't know he was Italian. But back then he was. His family immigrated from Italy. Some of his family anyways. Okay, but let's get back to this story now with Taurus. So there is a lot of things. And you will find, though, because it's interesting, they married into each other. So it was a situation where it's the family lineage. If something hasn't been, like, figured out, it'll come back in the next lifetime, and it definitely did for me. And that person I met like 7 years ago, and they're still haunting me. When I say haunting me, I'm saying, well, not as much lately, but like in my dreams, seeing their name everywhere, blah, 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 like just still, you know. I'm just moved forward from it because it was so toxic, but it definitely was interesting to see the paper trail of it all. Tried to explain that to them too, but they didn't want to hear it. They just wanted to continue to war with me. It's crazy. They like try to hack into my Hotmail to this day, all this stuff, do spiritual stuff on me. Crazy. Let's get on to Taurus now. Could be watching me right now. If you're watching me, Max, get a life. Honestly, you're not doing anything better. You're making the contract worse than better if you keep on attacking me this way. So I bind you. Okay, Taurus. We've got Taurus, Neptune, fifth house, and then the ninth house here. So Taurus, what I'm seeing for you is that you're looking at a dating kind of situation, or you've been single for a while here. Doesn't necessarily seem like a complete bad thing either. It's just the vibe that I'm getting. So let's get more information. I do feel like you do feel like something is missing a bit and you'd like to have someone, but maybe you're getting more like that than you have in a while. Like you feel like there is someone for you out there where you didn't feel like that before, but now you do. Thank you so much, Image 2. I appreciate the rose. But yeah, you feel like there was something. Ooh, this one wanted to pop up too. Aries. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries, Taurus, from the past. Thanks so much for the roses. Appreciate it. The number 7 is coming out very strongly as well here. This is Taurus. I feel like you're like, oh, it's a lot of work. Like you're like, oh, relationships are a lot of work, Taurus. And so there's this energy of you're not sure because you also like, you haven't communicated with someone in quite a while. I do feel like there might be an Aries on your mind. I'm seeing Aries a lot. I don't know if there's any Tauruses in here, but I do see a strong Aries energy. I also see a strong earth sign energy here. Someone from the past, but something is coming in hot here. Something is coming in fast. What is coming in here? Someone, okay, so there was lack of communication here with you in general or with a particular person. I'm also seeing Taurus, a Sagittarius. Both of you had your arms crossed, though. Like, both of you were really not defensive about things. You didn't really want to see things from each other's side. But now I'm seeing that you're very spiritually connected, intuitively connected. I do feel like both of you are going to kind of drop your swords to talk about things, talk things over here. If that doesn't connect with you, for those of you who are single or operating, you know, in that way, and don't have someone like that in your connection, I do feel like in general, that's how you're going to operate. You're going to feel less defensive. You're going to know what you want. You know, you're going to just, you go with the flow here. Energy. You've kind of like, you're not arguing with your, sometimes you felt like your connections with people, you were arguing with the past. And now you're like, you know what, I can argue with the person if I need to, but it's not going to be about the past anymore. So we have the best friend. Okay, so there feels like there's an energy of someone coming in who's going to be, you know, there for you day in, day out. Like in a way that's more like not day in, day out in that way, but someone's going to be on a regular basis. Because I feel like Taurus, you had like a long distance connection here or something where you felt like your schedules weren't matching up with the last person you're dealing with. Universal love, serve the relationship. The best friend, do the groundwork. This does feel like it's someone new, but it's going to feel good. Thanks for the finger heart image. I appreciate it. I feel like there's something new here. So you're going to be doing the groundwork, but I do feel like it will be a connection where you feel connected, you know, you feel like this person understands you. You're both wise. You both get something out of this connection. These are my other love cards. Let's get some here, Taurus. Yeah, so there's some possibilities as well as like, because I think maybe you've been in this mode for quite a while and it's been okay. But now, yeah, karmic in reverse. So like in terms of in this situation, karmic is not a good thing. It's like, it feels like you've been these short-term kind of karmic relationships here, and not allowing divine timing. But now you've spent more time on your own, and I do feel like someone's coming in for you now. Someone who's new. For a small percentage, it's someone from the past who's always kind of been there and has a strong friend vibe, but it never really got off the ground in other ways because of scheduling and because of distance possibly and timing. Let's get these out of the way. Okay. This is for Taurus. Yeah, I feel like maybe you've had a lot of online relationships or meeting people online, but I feel like you're going to meet someone in person possibly or through someone else. You're going through a transformation as well, I think, about what you want and what's important to you. Lots of karmic. Doing feeling family, but soulmate coming in for you. It's soulmate season. It's like everyone gets a soulmate. You get a soulmate. You get a soulmate. You get a soulmate. Calling your soulmate. So it's like there is a soulmate energy. Keep an open mind. But this is someone you'll be able to really kind of have heart-to-hearts with and talk, you know. There will be passion, but there'll definitely be some grounding here too. You might have to make the effort, but it looks like it's going into some marriage because we saw a marriage before and seen engagement. So this is someone that you might consider getting engaged with here. So now we're going to do messages from here. So think of a person. Four, 4 is coming up. We have to think of a person. So we have here. Put them there like that. That's for Taurus. Yeah, I feel like this means like there's someone that you haven't met yet or someone that you have that a bit of time is needed before you kind of come into union. But once you do, it's going to be working out good. You're so attracted to them too. There's definitely this attraction. All right. And now for Taurus, if you've been through some type of heartbreak lately or betrayal, this is the message Spirit wants to give you in terms of that. This is the tarot for the broken heart. We have 4 of Wands, your journey to homecoming and solidarity and devotion. Wish is coming true with the dandelion there. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. So now we're going to go on to Gemini. Throw down the Gemini sign if you're a Gemini. I'm actually quite good at reading Gemini, so here we go. I don't know if it's because I'm a Virgo and Mercury's ruled by Virgo. Mercury rules Virgo, and so Gemini is ruled also by Mercury. I'm not sure. But let's get it. Let's get into it. What's happening for love? Number 7's coming out very strongly. We have number 6 again. Virgo keeps on coming out. We have 6, Sagittarius, and we have Jupiter. That's a good sign. And the 4th house. So in terms of love, things are looking good. They're looking like they're expanding. Good luck, but also stable with the number 4 coming out. Happy early birthday. So we have the 2 of Swords. Some of you have been wanting to get, have a child here, or you want to have a home with someone. And it's been very hard for you here, Gemini. You've been finding it hard to meet someone, or there's been complications here. You feel like no one's looking for you, you know what I mean? Like you're feeling like you're not feeling like you get attention here, or there's no one you have an eye on, or no one really has an eye on you. Is that what you're feeling? You're feeling very confident in yourself, though. It's like the environment around you is apathetic because it's people from your past, or it's like people from your family, or like childhood friends here. So the energy, Gemini, or it's like your neighborhood, it feels like these people are just like know you too well, or know you in a way that just doesn't feel like it's sexy to you or make any sense, So what's coming new towards Gemini here in terms of love then? So you've been kind of feeling like, so there looks like there's going to be someone who is, not a Capricorn. It doesn't mean that. I mean, it could mean that. But the devil in reverse, someone who's pure of heart that wants to offer you a connection. Maybe hasn't said anything to you yet before, but they see you as someone very established or someone very stable here. They might have been grieving something or a breakup here, so you haven't met them yet, or they're still kind of in the midst of that connection with someone else, so you haven't heard from them yet. But it does feel like there's someone coming towards you here. June is coming up very strongly. Could be a Capricorn or Aquarius, Gemini, or a Scorpio here. Violet is coming out very strongly. Yeah, like Gemini, you're really wanting a home. You want to be a free spirit, but you do want to feel like a little bit more stability than you feel. But you feel like it's slim pickings out there right now. You're looking for focused passion. See the arrow is going straight into the flower. You're looking for something sweet. But you're also looking for something focused because we've got set a deadline here, and then we've got temptation as well. But it's so out of, you know what I mean? It's like maybe there's this feeling where you're here. You're like free spirit, temptation. Is it the same thing? Maybe that's a big part of it too, where you're like, I don't know. Do I want to move out of this? Is it time? But for a lot of you, I feel like you do. You want to move out of like the single life or casual dating. And you do hope to find someone. Welcome. So just allow divine timing, but I do feel like you're more ready than you have been in a while. We have romantic connection. Seems like there is someone here. Self-love. You've done a lot of self-love. And you've done a lot of like releasing control. So that's why Spirit's like, okay, you're ready now. Because you know, you took it easy. You discerned from the connections you're having. And you're ready for someone to come in here. Someone spiritually aligned with you. Yeah, so you did your thing, but now you're feeling like there's more. And there is. So let me know your zodiac sign. Drop it down below. Let me know how that connects with you. And it feels like there's an energy of someone coming in, but their life is upside down right now. So when they get things straightened out, it will be a good energy because you'll both be present with each other. Messages here. So someone is very inspired by you. That's for sure. And then here's a message for the broken heart. So if you are a Gemini and you're feeling kind of brokenhearted lately, here is a message for you. Collaboration is a mutual success. Celebrate the velocity of progress. Okay, now we're on to Cancer. Okay, Cancer. We have the 8th house, Neptune, Leo, 4th house. Something comes with strings attached and you're not liking it very much because you don't feel connected to this person, but they're making you feel like you owe them something. Strong Libra. Some of you, it's a Libra. Yeah, I don't know. Libra card came out here strongly. Justice card is Libra. So it could be some of you, it could be a Libra. But yeah, I'm hearing like scales of sins and forgiveness. There's some type of like, I don't know, like, and then we have here is the Hanged Man and the King of Pentacles. So there's an energy of someone who wants something with you, but you're wanting to be on your own. You want to be single, or there's someone else that you want here. Because you feel like this person has third parties, or maybe you have third parties, and you just feel like this ain't it with this person here. You know? So what's coming for Cancer here? For love, passion. I'm seeing passion. I'm seeing you leave your situation here and go to something new. Yeah. And go to something new here. Because you don't like this connection with this person. They're looking long term, but they seem to have other people too here, possibly. So you're like, I can't take you seriously if you're not taking me seriously either. But I don't feel like it's even in a really petty way. don't know, you just like feel bored with the connection here. You feel like you haven't lived enough. Maybe you're younger, this person's older, or maybe they have more life experience than you or something here. Or they live a certain type of life and you're like, I want to experience more. So it's like you're not really feeling it. You'd rather kind of be alone if it means, you know, having passion in your life. So for some of you, you're saying goodbye to someone here because you're just feeling like this is a karmic relationship anyways. You feel kind of disappointed by them. I think they did really hurt you at one point, and now you're kind of over it, but you're like, I don't want to continue. This is the energy that I'm getting for Cancer. Red flags. Yeah, like you're seeing like red flags with this person here. I feel like maybe you don't know enough about them, and you're constantly having to put boundaries up and because they're crossing them, and it's just getting very frustrating for you here. They have like a friend group too that's kind of like toxic or something, or gossip a lot, and you're like, I don't want to be involved with them. I don't like them, and they spend a lot of time with this person. So you're kind of retreating, but I think it's because you're retreating to leave. Because you feel like this is a codependent relationship, and this person wants too much out of you, and they want commitment for convenience, not because of its actual love. Because you feel like they have other people too. And it wouldn't give you a lot of freedom for you to stay with them because they have double standards on you. Thanks for the star. I appreciate it. Ooh. I have gotten my gift though. What else is happening for Cancer? I'm glad it's resonating. We got soulmate here. Maybe there's addictions. You met them through addictions or finances, but now it's like, I don't know. You're wanting to stay away from this person here, because maybe you feel like they enabled addictions, or they're still in their addictions here. But you're ready to make a decision and leave this for good. I think you really like feelings have really just faded. Okay. I love you here. Divine guidance. Do you feel like you might meet someone new here? And it could be a twin flame energy. Someone who is, you know, more passionate, laid back energy here. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Number 8 is coming up very strongly here. I do video reads as well as videos here. Sorry, reads on here as well. Escape when I feel too close to you and I regret hurting you. So it feels like that's some person from the past. And it's like, yeah, you better regret it because I'm over you now. And that's the lesson that some people need to, that's the lesson some people get, you know, in life. So it is what it is. All right. So for Cancer, let's get one more card. So Cancer, if you've been going through things and it's been hard, here is your heartbreak card. And Susan, yeah, I can grab you one card. Hold on. So this is for Cancer if you've been going through a heartbreak. 5 is coming up strongly for Cancer. And Susan, expand your horizons, you grow out of your comfort zone. So this is for Cancer, anyone who's feeling heartbroken and they're a Cancer zodiac sign. Susan, I'll grab you one of these cards here. And this is another message that flipped over just now from Cancer, sleeplessness. Something is keeping someone up at night. But Susan, this message is for you. Let's grab you one card. We have Elder Frog, break generational cycles, number 19, and the sun is coming up. So know that new beginnings are happening for you here. You're not your past. That is who they were, not who you are. Okay, let's go into Leo now. Leo in love. Okay, we have the sun, the first house. We have Gemini, the sixth house here. The ninth house, actually. And then we have Gemini. So, Leo, you've been feeling very adventurous lately. You've been feeling very, like, wanting to step out of your comfort zone here. Let's see. So, let's see what has been happening with love for Leo. And then we'll get into what is going to happen here. You might want to travel, or you might be thinking of meeting people outside of your local area. You're feeling disillusioned by the people that you thought you knew. Maybe you had a friend group, or you went to school with someone here, and there was just a lot of drama and betrayal and things you didn't expect. You thought it would be more stable, but it ended up being more of a disaster because it felt familiar to you. This person maybe had mutual friends or something here and there, but it felt like it just kind of blew up. And so now you're looking to get farther away from your past or anything involved with your past here, and realizing that maybe you're just a completely different person here. And these people are jealous, but it just feels like there was this drama. I'm hearing you're very intuitive, you notice patterns, you're not settling for less anymore, you've upgraded your standards, and there's just people around you that are really put off by that because they're comfortable where they are, so they feel like you're being critical. So maybe they kind of intervened in something, but that other person also let them go, you know? Let you go. Okay, so it's like, yeah, like, we have, with the High Priestess here, it's like you're very intuitive, but people have been gaslighting you. And like telling you, oh, I want a relationship, but then they move like inches, and then they're saying, but I'm moving slow because I want a relationship with you. But then it's like, well, where's the title? Where's people knowing about this and that? And it feels like something you found out. This person was seeing someone, or there was someone that was like pregnant with someone else here. So it's like you're over the situation now. Now this tower happened, you're like, oh, I feel disgusted by the situation. I'm not going to give to you anymore here. And it's like, because you gave a lot of your energy. The sun in reverse, that's a Leo energy here, the sun card. So it's like you used to give energy to this person and attention and loved them like it was your second job. But you realized that they were third partying on you here and leaving you out in the dust. And you know that you deserve better. You tried to talk to them and they made you feel a certain way. And there is justice coming for you. There is someone who's crazy about you. There is someone who's going to have feelings for you. And you're not going to feel like you have to like nudge it out of them here. This is for Leo. So what's next for Leo here? Samantha, is Aaron playing games to me? Love bug, let me know your sign. Maybe it will come out. Oh, shoot. All this came out. So we have religious factors. Maybe there was religious factors. Maybe you grew up in a religious community here. And, you know, you don't believe in that religion anymore or something like that. We have unrequited love. It's also saying that there might be someone who comes from a different culture that you might reconcile with here. That you didn't feel like you would. What else, Leo? So maybe there is religious differences, but it's not a big deal. You know, it can go either way. Because we have reconcile here. This could be the one. Interesting. This could be the one. Getting to know each other. So I feel like there's someone from the past coming back here. This is someone you've known from before coming back, and it might make more sense to you, the connection, than it did before. How's this connecting with you, Leo? You might have said goodbye to this person before. But I'm seeing that there's a lot of passion. This could have been with a Virgo here. And both of you kind of like the pride was in the way, but now I think you both been kind of thinking of each other here. And you might come back because there's still a flame burning here with each other. There's the distance kind of brought clarity. So there was some time and distance that I don't think you even expected. I don't think either of you were like, oh, let's spend some time away and it'll make the heart grow fonder. I think you just kind of went your separate ways, drifted away. It really hurt, but life got in the way. Other people came around, you know? And then you kind of started to notice, though, how much they kind of seep into your daily life or seeped into your daily life here and there, especially lately. So, Leo, what's next for love here? Here and there. So there is, yeah, there's a twin flame energy. There is someone that you already know that you're connected to here, and it feels like it's gonna check all those boxes for you here, Leo. Balancing here. Fine. What is this? Don't share the same vision. Balance here. Different pages. You might feel like this person is on a different page at first, because maybe the chemistry when you come back to each other, it might not be there right away, or the flirting or whatever, the way it was before. So you might be like, maybe we're on different pages here. But trust me, it's just this person's nervous. They're nervous. Some of you, this could be a Sagittarius here, or a Gemini, or another Leo. They see how much you've been putting love into yourself, and it makes you very attractive to them. The chemistry is still there. They're just nervous, that's all. Because I feel like you might come across very flirty, and then they might, and you're like, are they still attracted to me or not? And it's just because the timing, and there's some nerves there with them. Karmic relationship. But what does this also say here? You cut the cord on a karmic relationship, so you might think, oh, maybe it was just karmic, but you're going to see how much more grounded this connection actually can go. Because maybe it wasn't that grounded before when you met each other, but it was getting to that direction, and then something happened here, and you thought, no, this person couldn't possibly be that person that I want them to be because of something that they've done, you know? But now you're like, they've changed, or I didn't know that about them. Maybe I'll give this a try. Same thing with them, maybe, you know? All right, let's get some messages now. Think of a person. We have, you are my desire. Definitely very attracted to you still here. We need space. This is someone I feel like you've had space from. So they've said this to you before. I'm obsessed with you. Yeah, this person's not sleeping on you. So Leo, if you are leaving someone who made you feel like you're not attractive or being apathetic towards you, whether they mean it or not, this person, if not right away, definitely will eventually really show you that they still very much see you as someone they're very attracted to and very much care about. And let's get one card now for... We got these cards, right? We are not meant for each other. I do not want you to see my vulnerability. Okay? I'm not available. It's a strong energy of someone from the past. Okay, so now this card is for those who are going through a hard time, and you're a Leo in particular. This is the tarot for heartbreak, and here's a card for you. We have the Hermit. The inner voice in solitude guides you to clarity. Number 9. All right. We're going to Virgo now. Let me just grab some more water. I'm going to cleanse things out too and reorganize things. hope it's for a free wig. Let me just grab some more water. Thanks for the heart, me. I appreciate it. Okay, where's my Virgos? I'm just reorganizing as we get into Virgo. How apt. You should see, like, I'll show you. I gotta organize this, of course, but like, look at all my decks. I definitely have to organize that. Okay. Virgo. It's a big audience for my Virgos. Yeah. All right. Virgo, what's going on? Okay. Thank you, Spirit Guide, Ancestors, Guardian Angels. What do you have for Virgos? Third house, the seventh house, the moon, and Sagittarius. There's some hidden feelings that someone has towards you that the 12th house is coming out very strongly, as well as the 8th house. There's strong feelings that someone has for you, hidden feelings that someone hasn't told you about. You might be really surprised, actually, because they're very different than you here. Or you never really were sure. So let's get into it. Thank you, Spirit Guide, Ancestors, Guardian Angels. You're very ancestrally protected by your ancestors with this connection. But they also trust that you're very smart. Sagittarius is coming up very strongly. We did roll a Sag here, and then the Temperance card. Talking about Sagittarius. This is so crazy, everyone. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Wands, and then we have the Page of Wands here. It feels like in the past there was someone here that could be a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, but you felt like you were just like always fighting for just like an inch of their time, or you just felt like they were focused on other things and there was third parties, and they were always like, even when you were with them, they were always looking a different way. But now I'm seeing that, let's see, what is coming towards love now for Virgo? It's like you had to be some type of, like a detective here. Why does this keep coming out? Virgo, do you have a Sagittarius connection here? Doesn't feel like it's a very good one, though. Feels like it's kind of karmic, toxic. But the other energy that I'm getting from this is balance, because 11 is staring me right in the face right now. You're looking for someone who's reciprocal, and you're learning what that is. Because I don't feel like the last kind of relationships you had, things were equal. Things were balanced here. The passion, the effort, maybe in the beginning, but you feel like you don't want to have that conversation with someone about working on the connection or working on something. So you're kind of over it with this person. This is a Sagittarius or a Cancer for some of you. But it feels like in general, you're tired of being this person all the time that has to balance things out here. And it's like you're playing both roles. You're holding both cups. Where's the other person? The Two of Cups is what you want. The Two of Cups card is what you want. You don't want to be the one person holding two cups, putting them like this, make believing in a relationship, you know, but that's what they were doing. And that's not like what you want. 1111 is coming up strongly. It's like there was a Libra here, possibly. Libra, there could be a Pisces or a Capricorn. But I just feel like with these people, they weren't showing the same amount of effort. And it kind of like for a Virgo is a turnoff right away. If they feel like you're not, if you feel like, Virgo, if we feel like you're not that interested, we're not going to be a detective and continue to ask you questions. Because that's what we start to feel like. We're a detective, we're a cop. And we're just interrogating you about your life and about your intentions instead of getting to know you. And they're evading questions like a pro. What you really want is someone who's upfront and says before you have to ask. So we have separation here. We have children. We have let your friends help you. And we have pay attention to red flags. So you're away from someone now, but it's for the best. Especially because there was like friends around them that were encouraging this connection, but it wasn't good. Like the trust wasn't there. So and there was some deception here. And you know that you deserve love, and you know that you deserve flirting, that romantic feelings. And, you know, you don't feel like you need to retreat to get the person's attention back again. Especially if something's like a past life energy to it, you're kind of over things like that because you feel like people use that. Oh, we had a past life, blah, 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 to kind of connect with you in a way to exploit you. Even if it is true, they need to step up to that person today, not just what they were before. It's kind of like, it's not future faking, it's past faking. Like, oh, we had this before, so it's like, okay, well, why did I leave you then? Or, you know, why aren't you that person that you were then? Maybe you don't remember that person that they were then, so it's like, that's pretty... You know, so what you're looking for, Virgo, what's going on with us? I do see it's like the hard part's over, though. See, that's the Saturn symbol. Like, you're not willing to refuse dead flowers. You're not going to do it. You know, maybe before you would have because you liked the illusion. Or, you know, but now it's just like, no. I don't even want roses anymore. They're red. Like the flags that they showed you. So here it's like learning more about each other here. It's like, okay, so what's coming next for our Virgos here? So you're stepping back now. You're stepping back from connections here. And you're allowing divine timing. And you're kind of feeling more suspicious about people who make you feel like you have to, like, you know, try to rush you into something. I feel like there's a connection coming towards you. It's going to be more, start off as a friendship. So this is someone that you really trust as a friend here. It could go further. We have smooth sailing. Okay, that's beautiful. Thanks for sharing the live. So it looks like things are going to be easier when it comes to love. I feel like there's been a lot of betrayals, third-party interferences, cheating, or I don't know, just like tragic things possibly even. And I'm feeling now things are going to be a lot smoother. Maybe other things in your life might go up and down, but in terms of love, I'm seeing things get easier. Yeah, look at the color. Okay, we got a fun fling. Some of you might be like, Stella's got your groove back and might get into some type of fling here. And it might just kind of help you get your groove back or get your star back. Like, get your flame burning again here. Because I don't know. Okay, we have abundance. Like, I feel like your money's going to start doing really good. So you might not be looking for something like serious right away because I feel like solitude, yeah. It looks like your money might be doing not too bad here because it's solitude. I feel like sometimes Virgo, you know, if your money's good, you don't necessarily want to be in a connection if you don't have to be here. Not that you're using people or anything. Give in to desire. I feel like you might be looking for something more casual right now, though. You're really manifesting your life, though. So what's next with love here? I definitely feel like it's going to be someone who's like a happily ever after connection. It's going to be someone who you're really close to, you know, and people might think it's codependent, but it's definitely not because I feel like this person is just as independent as you, but you just prefer to be around each other a lot at times, you know, especially for the daily things. So for our Virgos, this could be a Capricorn. I'm also seeing like a Pisces. We have a Sagittarius, of course. We have Libra. We have Pisces. And we also have a Leo. But I'm also seeing a Cancer and Taurus possibly. Particularly Taurus. Did I get this here? This is for Virgo. There might be someone that's coming back to give you an apology, but I do feel like it's a warning, like be careful. Let's see. Spirit, can you clarify the apology? Is this about this, or is this about a genuine kind of thing? Unavailable. Be careful then. Maybe this person's already married here, or maybe they're future faking with you with marriage here, but do be careful. So detach. There is someone to apologize, but listen to your gut here. Listen to your intuition. It'll bring you connection to what you already know. Let's get some... 12 is coming up very strongly, so Pisces energy. 12. Thanks for the rose. I appreciate it. I am, and no one is respecting my boundaries. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I know exactly how that's about. I do have to say, though, that it's more about them than it'll ever be about you if they can't respect your boundaries. And that's not easy when it's happening, obviously. But don't let it, don't internalize it. I will wait patiently for you to open up. This looks like this might be someone in the future here. I am obsessed with you. Take it how it is. And then we have, you are so attractive to me. So there's someone who's like really physically attracted to you. We have, I love you. Okay. And we have, please give me some time. I'm also seeing a Leo energy. Someone really misses you, and they're in regret. This is this other person. I'm regret, I'm in sorry, but I would be careful. What about the future love or the good love? What is that saying to us? Wanting. I am feeling so much urge towards you. I can't help but wanting you. This definitely is a physical attraction with this new person here. Person also may be very kind of territorial in a way, but maybe in a way that's better than someone, not in a way that's like territorial and controlling, but not in a way that's like, you're not anything to me, you know? So they could be, so twin flame, it's saying, look for signs for your connection. They're mirroring what you're going through. So especially if you're seeing the number 12, because my phone's at 12% and 12 people are in here. 12 is coming up. 32 as well. If you've been having a hard time and you're a Virgo, here is a card for you. If you're going through any kind of heartbreak, this is a tarot for the broken heart. Thank you for your interest, M. I'm not quite sure about these features, so, but I do want to know that I'm acknowledging that you are interested in contacting me. So this is for Virgo. If you've been through some heartbreak, we have the moon. Navigate across illusions and follow your instinct. I'm also hearing follow your heart. Scorpio. So Scorpio, you've been going through some type of legal, maybe some type of divorce or legal situation possibly here. With the Libra energy, there's been a lot of illusions about things here. To kind of keep you stuck, maybe. False hope that things are going to move forward with someone, but now I'm seeing that you're just feeling like way better on your own. So what does the future hold for our Scorpios here in terms of love? See a wish fulfillment. So I see something you're manifesting coming towards you here. And if you do feel like it's hard for you to leave, I see that you will be able to leave here without a fight. Leave. Yeah, definitely going to be leaving. Yeah, I feel like you're going to manifest someone who's like best friend, soulmate, someone you have a really strong spiritual connection with. It's going to feel something like you haven't felt before. And it's because you've manifested it and you believed in something better for yourself. Yeah, you're releasing something. And it's saying, definitely go towards this new beginning. This other person is gripped in things, but they should have learned, you know? Yeah, someone new's coming in. And it's right when you release the desire to kind of control what's going to happen with love. There's just been a lot of like, oh, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me from someone. But it's just, you know, this is your ex. It just feels like, why? For what? I know you're worth the wait. I know I cross your boundaries. This person seems to know a lot, don't they? I'm devastated to learn the truth. Yeah, twin flames. This one really came out strongly. So there could be signs. Thanks for liking the live. I appreciate it. Someone who really misses you. But I feel like this is the person that kind of did you dirty. So there's someone else coming in. And I feel like you're going to have this connection that's just going to feel very present. A lot more present. So if you've been hurt and you're a Scorpio, here's a little heartbreak message for you from the Tarot of the Broken Heart. We have the Five of Pentacles. The door is always open. End the isolation to see what is beyond. So yeah, take that leap of faith, Scorpio. Libra, how's it going? 13 and 33 is coming up for you very strongly, Libra. We have Leo, 10th house, and the 11th house. Something has come out into the public lately about your love situation or with your friend group here that you wanted to keep hidden because you weren't sure about something. And it's hitting things hard. Like, I don't know, there's a Capricorn possibly involved, but it also, it kind of feels like it's like hard times, you know, Saturn, you know, rules Capricorn. It feels like it's been kind of like some gossip about something. Something's been revealed here. Something has been said that you didn't want to get out, but it did. So I feel like you're laying low right now. What's coming up for Libra? So what's next in love for Libra? I feel like you're going to really like reclaim whatever leaked out. And make it like your own story here. In terms of love, yeah. Something definitely leaked out. The moon in reverse. So, communication. You're cutting through a lot of distractions. And you're seeing things. With this news and the way it came out, it's showing you how many blind spots maybe you have about this person. Maybe there's some type of nostalgia connected to this person that's making you feel, or with the people around you, that's making you feel like you got to keep them around, but it feels like you need to jump ship. It's a negative energy around you. The Devil, the Tower, the Seven of Wands, the Magician reversed I'm getting here. It's like people really just not wanting you to prosper. People are feeling very jealous of you. Even if there's someone, even if they are people who've really been there for you in the past. So Libra. Some of you, I feel like you can get married here. This is someone where you feel like you don't have to express your feelings to. You sort of both just feel it. You both really just feel it. Very mutual here. No surprises. They're a clear communicator. They're very upfront. And it might have, you know, started with a friendship. Went to something more here. Learned more about this person. Romantic connection. But there is someone that you might need to cut the cord on for your self-love. A karmic connection. So that could be friends or it could be a former lover here. But there's just something that's draining your energy. And misguiding you to someone else. Boundary is really important. Yeah, maybe there's someone that it was just very... Look at that. Boundaries are important. This is like stuck together with support. And it says lean in your inner circle this time. I don't know about your inner circle here. Use your discernment because it feels like boundaries here. We have this and intuition. Friends might not have been the best, but you are protected nevertheless with your connection. Thanks, Dee, for your interest. I'm not sure how to use these tools yet, but I'm seeing that you are interested. Get some messages from your lover. We have, I feel you even when we're separated. Please give me some time, and I will wait patiently for you to open up. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. There's definitely a twin flame energy coming towards you, or someone who's like a new beginning. And if you're a Libra and you recently went through a heartbreak, here is a message for you of love. We have Seven of Swords. Deception can be reciprocal. The universe is the ultimate witness. So it's kind of like, you know, there's three sides to the story. Your story, their story, and the truth. So it's like you can have grains of truth, they can have grains of truth, and in the middle is the whole story. And that's not for every situation, but with this situation, that's what it feels like it is for you, Libra. All right. Let's go on now to Sagittarius. The 8th house, the 5th house. Sorry, the 8th house, the 3rd house, the Sun. And we have Capricorn here. Yep, Capricorn. This is like your very spiritual connections. Feels like the more that you do the work to really love yourself, the less interested you are in dealing with certain people who kind of cause you drama and chaos in your life. You've kind of outgrown them. What's coming next for love? We have Aries. You're really going to be taking charge of your love life here. And I feel like you're leaving a situation because you don't like the way it's progressing here. Maybe it's going too fast, or maybe it's going too slow. Or there's this anger here with it where you feel like there's not enough feelings for you to feel this anger towards me. This much anger, or do I want to invest this anger in you? This could be an earth sign here. Or a water sign, Cancer here. You feel like this person's always kind of like watching you and judging you and kind of like nitpicking. So I do see you kind of being more in charge and being a little bit more decisive about who you communicate with and who you want to be around. But I do see a social event coming up for you here where you might meet some new people. And you might get to know and learn who you are more and about what you want, Sagittarius. Because you are a free spirit, but I do feel like you might go on some type of side quest or something, or meet new people, and you might find a home in someone new here, someone who really aligns more with your future goals here. Someone who gives you wings. It's important to really love yourself right now, though, so you don't attract people who want to take advantage of you when you're in a vulnerable place. Hi, welcome. Some of you might go back to someone else because they might, you know, communicate with you that they're longing for you here. Lean on your circle. So if you do have a support system you feel good with, you know, lean on them here, but your intuition is telling you all you need to know already about this person. So here's some messages, Sagittarius, from person you've been thinking of. Someone's always watching you, so it could be a person who's obsessed with you. And if you're a Sagittarius going through a hard time, here is the tarot for broken hearts. What message does Spirit have for you here? Unexpected sorrow, as is the liberty of choice in front of you. 5 of Cups. Okay, let's go on to Aquarius now. Aquarius, the 12th house. Aquarius came out the 5th house, and Venus. Okay. So this is your current love situation. Lots of passion. Someone really wants to be noticed. A fire sign really wants to be noticed, but they might be putting they might be delaying the inevitable or smoke and mirrors with you. Acting a certain way. I feel like they have options, Aquarius, so be careful, but it's a fire sign here. Or a Capricorn, or a Gemini. Strong Capricorn, strong earth sign. Looks like wants to leave. Is leaving the situation. What's coming towards you, Aquarius? If you would like a read, let me know. $20 for one question, $25 for either general love, life, or love or life. So $25 each, and then $30 for both love and life. Let's get Aquarius. What is coming up? What is going towards Aquarius in terms of love? Also do video. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. There's like someone here. Could be an earth sign or could be a fire sign. Yeah, or maybe you're dealing with an earth and a fire sign here. You gotta be careful. A Leo or a Capricorn here. Someone's kind of being sneaky with their words. They don't really want to build anything with you. No. They don't want to build anything with you. So do be careful. Don't give out extra love to people who kind of are saying certain things because they're more, feels like you're shouldering a lot of weight and they're kind of selling you a dream here. We have fading feelings, the ex. So there could be an ex or whatever, and you're just like feeling like the feelings aren't there anymore with this person. Maybe you've been on and off with them here. I do see abundance coming towards you, and maybe that was something that you weren't seeing when you were connected to them here. We have intimate and independent, given to desire, or Or there's someone you want to be with, so you're like giving a desire and you're going to leave this other person here because you feel like they try to use the word X too much when you're not with them anymore. But there's the memories there. But really it's like the expectation is still there and you feel like you can't live up to it and you don't want to live up to it. So I feel like you're disconnecting from that. You're listening to your intuition about something. You're dreaming about someone a lot that you have good sexual chemistry with here. Is this red flags, this person? You need to learn more about them though. And really make sure you love yourself here. Step back. They might have stepped back because they feel like you're not showing yourself that self-love, is what I'm hearing. I feel like it's like you're avoiding like the heart-to-hearts with someone here, and just retreat is coming out here strongly. Maybe you also deal with someone who has children, you've been on and off with them, and now you're like, okay, I feel like I need to make strong boundaries with that because of the children here. It's like you're releasing something here. And you're taking self-care because it feels like there's been addictions. So you're dealing with like wanting to get clean from something or not be around something that could lead to an addiction or could lead to like bad habits right now. You're really into self-love. So here are some messages from the one that you love. Yeah, there's a strong energy of someone feeling like you're not giving them enough attention. They're really wanting your attention. And there's also someone just like in regret about how they've mistreated you too. Strong regret. They felt a spark. Maybe you can't sleep because they can't sleep if that's the person that's on your mind. And they're also working to be their best self. So it could be a twin flame kind of energy. Is this a twin flame kind of energy, Spirit? Blessed twin flame energy. Yeah, someone who feels blessed to have you. Feels very healed by you. You might have children with them in the future, possibly. Okay, and if you've been heartbroken recently and you're an Aquarius, here's a message from the Tarot of the Broken Heart. Thanks for joining me. We have the High Priestess. Seek the truth through your insight. The answers lie within. Last but not least, we have Pisces. All right. 10th house, Jupiter, Sagittarius, and the 9th house. Interesting. Lots of travel involved, or someone who's from a different place than you, or lives kind of farther away. This is a Virgo. Could be a Virgo energy. Leo energy. So I feel like there's this energy of like you met your match, where it's like someone is very similar to you, like very grounded, very abundant here, very transparent, generous person. What's coming new for love here? Twin flame energy. Yeah, like you very much your match, justice, twin flame energy. It's like there's been things around both of you that you're kind of sticking together in hard times. Someone with like bad energy, hostile, violent energy. Your environment is hostile, very nasty, loveless, apathetic, rude. And this person just really connects with you because you're very similar. But yeah, there's like really hostile environment around you here. And it's really transparent that that's what it is. What's going on, Pisces? $55 is coming out very strongly. We have power couple. Yeah. It's interesting, Pisces. You really met your match. And look at the mountain, top of the mountain. So both of you have gone through so many challenges to get to the top here. And kind of deserve to be together because of that here. Trust your heart with this person. Smooth sailing. It will be a lot smooth sailing because you think very similar to each other. You want to keep the peace. Both of you are like more peaceful people. You're not really fighters. You're fighters, but like only when you have to or need to, but you don't want to be known for that. And you're a good fighter, but doesn't mean you like to be one. And it feels like the same with them. Number 15 is coming out very strongly. Heart to heart. Yeah, someone is like soulmate. Interesting. Heart to heart, soulmate, soulmate. Here 3 times. Could lead to marriage. There's a strong chemistry between you and this person. What is this like? What is this? Longing, second chance, friendship. This could be someone you've known before, and I do think things are different now. Or it's someone you know of. There's been some time apart, but this is definitely someone who is like a soulmate for you. Yeah, you stepped back from this person to bring yourself self-love, but you're coming back better than ever because there's just so much chemistry still, sexually and romantically. Yeah, so for some of you, it is someone that you haven't known before, and then for some of you, it is someone that you've known from before. So take that how it resonates for you, because it definitely can go either way. Hi, Sandra. How you doing? Let me know if this is connecting with you. Let me know your sign. So So we have twin flame signs here. Yes, definitely feels like it, Pisces. Could be a Gemini here. Doesn't have to be. Very beautiful reading. Is there any Pisces in here? It's one of the best readings we've had today. And if you are a heartbroken Pisces, here is a message. Hold on one second. Alright, and if you are a heartbroken Pisces, here's a message for you too. We have the Hierophant, ask for guidance, an enlightened soul is near you. And we have King of Wands, visionary leadership yields a prosperous future within your grasp. Alright. Thanks for joining, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful day and night, and I hope these messages found you well. And I hope that you can find a job soon, Sandra. Have a great night, everyone.